Evening everyone. First point of order for this video, check out my awesomely awesome new t-shirt. And if you'll be able to see that, but it's Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse t-shirt. That is how cool I am. That is how I roll, baby. I was trying to remember the theme for it a few days ago, and all I could think of was the Spider-Man theme. So I was going like Danger Mouse, friendly neighborhood, danger, and it's not that. It's not that at all. I think it goes more like, he's amazing, he's fantastic. Whenever there is danger, he is there. Okay, I'll stop now. I'll stop for the to spare you from the rest of my singing because it is atrocious. So, on to the point of this video, which is supposed to be the 5 interesting facts about myself. I haven't been tagged because nobody knows me on YouTube. I'm still a very, very small YouTube player. But I thought I'd do it because A, I don't have anything better to do, and B, I think it will give me, or give you a chance to know more about me, because I haven't really talked a lot about myself in my videos apart from the fact that I'm an atheist and I suffer from depression. But hopefully with this video, and I might do an about me video as well later down the line, I haven't decided yet, but this should hopefully give you a little bit more of an insight into me as a person. So, point numero uno. I love blues music, and rather more unusual for an atheist, I think, gospel music as well. Now, the reason why I love these genres are basically the same, because they have soul, they have funk, they have emotion, and they have feeling, which is pretty much the antithesis of all mind-numbing, brain-damaging horseshit pop that you get nowadays. Especially with a lot of this reality show shit. I'm not even going to get started on it. Most of the music today is shit. There are some good people out there. I like Dan Lasac versus Scroobius Pip, but I said most of it is trash. With blues musicians, there is so much, as I said, there is so much emotion behind the songs that and the words that they sing. It's like every bit of bad luck, every tough break that they've ever had, is coming through every word of every lyric of every song that they sing, and so it's packed full of soul and just all that they've had a bad life, and but they're still going on, and it just makes you want to at least tap your foot. It just wants to get you up and sort of move along with the music, and it really gets you into the mood. Favourite musicians, I would say, I like Johnny Hooker, I like Bo Diddley, Muddy Waters does my favourite track, which is called Mannish Boy, which I do recommend to everyone because I think it's the quintessential blues track. If anyone is thinking of a blues track, this is the sound and the song that they would probably think of. So, on to number 2, and before I go on, I just want to say that I am into some really nerdy shit, alright? And if you want to have at least a semblance of respect for me after these videos, then please don't watch them, because you won't have any after them. Because, you just, as I said, I'm into some nerdy shit. So, as I said, number 2, I insanely love The Simpsons. I have done as far back as I can remember. It's got me through some really, really tough times. There have been times where I've been really, really low, and I've just watched episode after episode after episode, just continuously, and it's made me laugh even then. And I just have a huge amount of, it gives me a huge amount of comfort and laughs, and that's all. What more could you want for? I mean, of course the writing and the jokes are second to none. I mean, literally, but I said that it also gives me a great deal of comfort and joy from, especially during tough times. One of the things I like collecting about The Simpsons is the trading cards, the official trading cards that they bring out. I have quite a lot, as you can see. Now, some of these are just base sets, as you can see. They have like different characters and whatnot. But there are more rare ones. These 9 are quite rare. These are promo cards. These ones are quite rare. these sort of psychedelic looking ones. These are ones from the very early days. As you can see, they're very rather primitive. Um, yep. So these are the cards I have. I spent quite a lot of money on them. Sadly enough. Um, these are quite rare. These neon see-through ones. These are quite rare. But I'll leave that now. I think I also have what most people would consider probably the more rarer and desirable cards, even though they're not. There are more desirable cards, but the autograph cards, and I have 3 of them. I have Yearly Smith, I think that's how you pronounce it, who is the voice of Lisa Simpson, and if you can see that. I have one of Nancy Cartwright, who is the voice of Bart Simpson, amongst others. She's a Scientologist as well, but we won't hold that against her. Last but not least, the first one I ever bought, Dan Castellaneta, who is, among others, Homer Simpson, one of the greatest TV characters of all time. Now, you're probably looking at that price tag, and yes, I did pay £50 for that card. It was about 8 years ago. Don't judge me. Fact number 3. Oh, I also want to say about The Simpsons is that I have a friend who likes it about as much as I do, and we can sort of riff on like the different references, and we'll both get them. We'll both remember what episode they're from and whatnot, and we can also sort of start talking. Just say a quote from the show, and then the next person would follow on with the next quote, and we could read it off like a script, even though it's in our minds. It's that we are cool. That is just how we roll, baby. As I said, you know, we are cool. Okay, number 3. I have a scar on my ankle. I can't remember how I got it. My mum says that it was because I stepped on some glass or something when I was like really, really young. But the more interesting part, I think, is the fact that even into my not late teens, but at least into my teens, I thought that everyone had the same mark on their ankle. It was just something that I took for granted. It had been there for as far back as I can remember, so I just assumed that everyone's ankle looked like that. It was just, it was something just like fingers or nails, just something that everyone was born with. Obviously now I know different, but even now I look at my ankle and I think, well, that is how an ankle is supposed to look. But I'm weird, what can I say? I'm going to leave that now because the last one is I'm probably going to waffle on about a bit. So I'll leave this here. See you in part 2.